Good morning. It is a week after the last video that you guys saw, and I'm back here. It's just me today. It's about 10 o'clock or so in the morning, and what I'm gonna do is start. So what you guys saw in the last video, I just came out right there by the railroad tracks, and I'm gonna go basically just right across the little path and then into this this new section of property. This is the main section of property here. This is where drain field's gonna be, and then all the RV spots. So I'm gonna put a trail kind of back there towards the railroad track and just kind of start that. And the reason why is because this weekend, so today is Wednesday, Friday we're gonna be coming up here, bringing the camper again and staying the weekend. And we're gonna have a couple people coming to help us, a couple friends, and we're gonna finish chipping all the trail that we've already excavated and knocked down. So it'll be a full day of chipping. Should be able to get all that trail chipped, and then I'm just starting on this just to make sure that we don't run out of stuff to chip while we have help. So gonna go ahead and hop in this. It's about 40 degrees this morning, and gonna go ahead and grease up some of these fittings and get it warmed up, and yeah, we'll get started. All right, clean the windshield, and we are coming up on the spot where we stopped last time. So we cleared off to the left over there, and this is the railroad track, and then right to the right, basically right there, is basically directly across. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to try and just go straight into there and just start making a path and see what happens. And I wish I would have put some more diesel in here, but the tractor was in the way and I didn't want to move all that. But we've got a little bit less than half a tank, so we're going to see what we can do here. Alright, so I think I'm just going to go a little bit to the left here, because there already seems to be like a, I don't know, a deer trail or something. If there's already like these animal trails, I feel like I probably should just go ahead and use what they've already made, make it a little bit less clearing. land glide and just kind of see exactly where I am and how far away I am. All right, so we've got another 250 or so feet until the property line, maybe even a little bit more. So what we'll do is we'll continue going, and I think that we'll probably go till about 200 feet or so, maybe 180 feet, just to leave a buffer. There's a 50-foot buffer on the sides and the back of the property. You can't build on, but you can, you know, make trails. But I want to leave trails in between the neighbors and everything, just to keep some privacy. Stop. So I'm about 60 feet, 75, 80 feet or so away from the property line on the left, and then I'm about, if you go backwards, I'm probably about, I don't know, 100 feet or so in. I'm going to stop here because up ahead is going to be where the drain field, septic system, and everything is, and so I don't want to do work if that's already going to be cleared. I don't know exactly how far up. I'm probably still going to have to go up more. But I think this is a good stopping point because I'm almost out of diesel. But yeah, let me turn you guys around. Alright, so here we are turned around. So I'm going to kind of track back out of here. So originally I was going to the right up here instead of where we're coming out of now. But I saw a marking for the property line and it was closer than I expected. Because whenever we're in these trees, it's kind of hard for the phone satellite or whatever to, you know, be accurate. It's pretty accurate, but it wasn't perfect. So make that turn, and I mean this is still a cool trail because it has some pretty nice turns in it. It's not completely straight. I do want to trim up some of these trees because they're kind of low, and any like really low ones I tried to just kind of knock down, but. Anyway, so we make that turn there. And then we make this turn here, and then we're kind of running along the railroad track now. Like if I can fit this excavator back here without hitting trees and stuff, then you know it shouldn't be any reason I couldn't get a golf cart down here. But once we're done mulching everything, we'll bring back the rotary cutter or the bush hog on the tractor, and we'll clean up everything else. There's still, you know, a couple little sticks and stuff that I'm sure will be on here. Alright, and then anyway, so now we kind of make another turn. And so once we start with the other stuff, or maybe even in a couple weeks, I'm going to even make another trail that's maybe, I don't know, 50 foot to the left, and so there's basically going to be like up here, say on the left, you can cut off, go, you know, up to the middle of the property, or you can keep going down this way and it'll take you around the outskirts of the property. But anyway, I'm just trying to get whatever I can done while it's still cool out and the snakes are hopefully not out, and also while I don't have to help with anything else, because right now we're just waiting on plans and engineers and stuff like that, so I can't really do anything until we've got that kind of stuff. But alright, so now we're on kind of the home stretch here. But this is a long trail. I mean, this, actually, let me calculate it real quick. So Land Glide says it's about 450 feet, and that's just this side of the property. So it's pretty long trail. And once we mulch everything, you know, and we're finished up with it, I might even come back through and take a couple smaller trees back out, but as of right now, it seems like this is plenty wide enough to start with. But yeah, everything worked out well. I was able to get that done. It's only 12:25 or something, so still really early, but I think since the diesel's almost out, I'm just going to call it a day here. And then, like I said, this isn't going to be the end of the video. I'm going to end it after the mulching this weekend. So hopefully at least we'll have one side of the property pretty much done as far as the first trail goes, and then we might even be able to get to this side of the property too if we work fast enough. All right, got the excavator back and just topped off the oil, just kind of checked it, made sure there was no leaks or anything like that, and everything looks good. But I am going to go ahead and end this here. Got the truck over there. I'll see you guys in the next clip, and we're going to be chipping up the trails. Peace. All right, everybody, we are back. We are ready for action. It's just Park and Dylan with us today. And yeah, so we have the chipper hooked up to the tractor, and we are about to go to the trail and start chipping. So let's go.
So far, poison ivy?
I don't know, unless that stuff in the trees is, but.
Oh hell. Yeah. There's a rot. Is it? I'm covered in poison ivy, if that's the case.
With his beer.
Yes.
Lager. But we're doing good. We've gotten probably, I don't know, 150 feet, maybe. So taking a little quick break here, and we really don't have too much further, like 2 more turns.
Yeah.
So
where's the trail wrap around, or is it in here?
yeah, no, well, I don't think you saw it, but yeah, you know where that big hole is?
Yeah.
So we've chipped up past that last time, so we're almost there. A couple more turns, I think, but
okay, we're just gonna connect to it.
Nice. Any thoughts so far?
Dude, I love this thing. It is loud as hell.
It is very loud, but I mean, literally, it's chipped every single thing that we put in it.
Yeah.
Thankfully, like most of
every tree out here except for the oak.
Right. Like, yeah, it wouldn't be able to do that big, you know, 10-inch oak.
Could have.
But
yeah, the pine trees do pretty well.
Yeah, pine trees are really easy on it. But anyway, 5-minute break. All right, well, that's our pile. It was bigger, but we had to spread it to get out. All right, so we finished this trail. We still got to go back through with the mulcher or the bush hog and get out all the little sticks and little, you know, twigs and kind of things. But all the big stuff is chipped on this trail. We just have that first new spot by the railroad track, the railroad trail, I guess is what we're gonna call it right now. But that will be the next video. And yeah, any last words?
Damn, that was a lot of work. I'm already itching. I'm probably covered.
Yeah. I think because, I mean, we're probably shredding it and then it dusts, you know, all over us.
I feel like it's in our lungs.
Yeah. So we're screwed. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that, and we will see you in the next one.